What is going on, YouTube? Crobat for the win here, bringing you a little cup battle versus EclipseBat on YouTube. And it was a very fun little cup match. Yeah, so there's the team preview. Obviously I brought a Zubat just because I could. Zubats are awesome. Now he's going to start out with a Chikorita. So I'm going to start out with a Mienfoo, go for the U-turn. Unfortunately, doesn't get him into red, but it still does a solid chunk of damage anyways. The other unfortunate thing is that he goes for a Reflect. I sent in Zubat because I don't think this thing could do that much to Zubat. Now, I'm going to go for the Taunt just in case maybe he has a Synthesis or something. Or if he switches, you know, maybe I could get a Taunt, excuse me, on something with Stealth Rock like this. And that works out fine. He ends up going for a Dragon Tail after going into Onix. And the Dragon Tail, I get Dragon Tailed out of Ferroseed into Mienfoo again. And this was kind of the dumbest part of the match. I go for a high jump kick, and I'm locked into it because of its ability. And I crashed and keep going when he switches into a Ghost type. So I look like a clown doing that, but oh well. He's going to go for a Will-O-Wisp, and I predicted that, went into Staryu. He's just going to decide to switch out, go into his Chikorita. I'm just going to go for the Hydro Pump because I think I would 2-hit KO Chikorita at this low of health. But no, it misses. So that's my luck. Alright, I am going to go into Zubat because I know I can tank anything from this Chikorita. It's a grass type, and this thing does very well against grass types. Now, I figured he was probably going to send in his Onix, so I went for a Super Fang because I could at least get some damage on it. Now, here was kind of silly. I went for a Roost. I thought he was going to go for a Rock type move, but he didn't. So I knew I could live one with a Roost. So I was kind of sad, but oh well. I'm going to go into Ferroseed now, predicting a Dragon Tail, so at least I can get a little bit of damage on him from Iron Barbs. And then he's going to end up sending in Misdreavus, which is a very good switch. I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Fighting, just to KO that thing, get it out of the way. Because that thing is actually really annoying, and it has good defense in Little Cup. Especially with the Eviolite. So he's going to go into Why Not, and I'm trapped again, so I can't switch. And I thought he would go for the Mirror Coat, but he didn't. He went for the Destiny Bond. So, instead of going for an attack, I go for the Will-O-Wisp. He has no attacks, he just has to keep going for Destiny Bond. Which, I go for the Will-O-Wisp again, just on the off chance he switched, or he's no way to attack, and Destiny Bond doesn't work when Burn kills him. Doesn't matter though, he's going to go into Aber here, and it's actually a speed tie, and I don't know how that works. Well, I do, but I don't know what Misdreavus' speed is off my head. I guess that Aber might not be full speed or something. I don't know. But he outspeeds there, so like I said, it was a speed tie somehow. And either way, I am going to just go into Mienfoo here, and he's going to switch out. I predicted that, but I wasn't. Yeah, I was just going to get switch advantage. So we're going to get a U-turn off on Duskull, which is okay, get like 2 health, or 2 damage. I'm going to go into Breakfast, which is this Ferroseed, and I go for a Leech Seed, which was kind of sad. It was kind of a bad prediction, but it's not that big of a deal, because that thing is not threatening in the slightest. It has no offensive presence whatsoever, so anyways, I'm going to go switch into Staryu here, because, well, if he went for the Will-O-Wisp, it could take it. And it can take Icy Winds all day as well. It also has Recover, so that's always nice. I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump to break the sub. He goes for Will-O-Wisp, probably just to either force my switch or force me to recover or see what I do or whatever. I go for Recover this turn, hopefully to get back to full, which I end up doing. Then he goes for a sub, which is kind of really bad. There's nothing much I can really do about that. I'm going to go for Thunderbolt because it's more reliable and just hope that it KOs the sub. Does, thankfully. He's going to go for a Pain Split, which that is a pain. Pain Split is definitely a pain. Going to go for a Hydro Pump now, which brings him down to red health. It's kind of so close to getting KO'd. Then he goes for Pain Split again after I miss Hydro Pump, and I actually gain health, so that was pretty funny. Alright, now Hydro Pump's going to KO that Duskull. Thankfully, because those things are pretty defensive and annoying. Alright, so he's going to go into Chikorita now. I'm just going to go for the Rapid Spin. I'll sack this thing. I don't really need it for anything. And I knew he'd probably go for the Reflect or something, but I'm not worried about it because I can just switch right into this, which can try to scare it away, and even with Reflect, I think it still could KO. And it does, so that's awesome. Now I'm gonna go into Diglett, which is kind of interesting because it traps things in, and I go for the Earthquake, thinking this would do a lot of damage. It does absolutely nothing. That must have done like 3 damage. You are a fail, Diglett. You are a fail. So I just go for a Memento because honestly, I just need to send something in to take care of this thing. So that way it can just have lowered attack. So it has +0 and +2 speed. I know this thing will outspeed, but I can... Oh, and then he goes for Protect on the high jump kick. Oh, he's smart. Anyways, I lose Mienfoo. That was kind of sad. Wow. Because he predicted that like a champ, but oh well. Anyways, I'm going to go into Pharaoh Seed. He's locked into Outrage, so that's good. I can take those all day. And also get Iron Barbs up, of course. He ends up getting Confusion, but it really doesn't matter too much because I have the Leech Seed right here, and I could always go for the Gyro Ball, which would do a lot of damage since he is +2. He ends up hitting himself, but as I said, it really doesn't matter too much. It's not like he really could have done much to Pharaoh Seed. Maybe hit it neutral with something. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, this last Pokemon is Abra, which doesn't die on the switch because it has Magic Guard. And it actually lives the Hidden Power Fighting, which was kind of surprising. So I'm just going to go for a Gyro Ball, and that is the game. So great game, EclipseBat. I recommend you go check his channel out because, well, he's the EclipseBat. He's the man. So yeah, be sure to also rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. It'd mean a lot if you did. So yeah, peace out.